Intention versus desire. This is huge. This is honestly like what has shifted my mindset when it came to having success at achieving my goals. Because at the end of the day, like I think everybody out there wants to have success, wants to achieve their goals, right? And it's great to have goals, you know? But at the end of the day, and I talk about this often, if you are in a low vibration, a low negative state, and you're coming off more desperate, you know, like you're constantly chasing, I want. Like think about it, right? That's the same thing if like, let's say you're liking somebody, you know, you're attracted to somebody and you're just coming off very needy, very desperate. You're going to be pushing them away. It's the same thing with your goals. And so there's a big difference, right? And I learned this. And once I learned it, it seemed like goal setting was just so much easier because it's like I had the intention, right? But the confidence that I'm going to achieve my goals. It wasn't up on a pedestal, right? When I had a desire, it's completely different because a desire is up on a pedestal. And so I want you guys to get the biggest takeaway from today's episode is the difference between an intention and a desire. An intention is confidence. A desire is desperation. An intention is I'm going to get this. It's going to happen, right? A desire is I want. Okay? Big difference. I mean, think about that. Just even the way that I'm saying it. Like, I'm going to get this. It's going to happen. Right? Let's say, get Heartletics to, X amount of clients, coaching, X amount of active clients, Let's say get, my body to a certain amount of look. Let's say get my, finances to a certain amount of income, right? Per month. It's like, okay, it's going to happen. I'm confident. It's my intention. It's going to happen. I'm doing all the right things. It's just like trying to burn body fat, right? We'll use that for example. Now, if let's say you're eating plenty of protein, let's say you're training hard, you're drinking water, you're getting your sleep in, right? The steps also, you're basically following through with the 7 essential fat loss habits for success. And this is what we have a free guide over at Heartletics with. So let's say you're following through with all that. Well, it's like, okay, hey, it's going to happen. I want to lose 50 pounds, but I'm not going to say it's going to happen in a week. Compared to, let's just say, like desire, right? Oh, I want this money, right? I want this money, right? Like, or I want these clients, I want the success, I want the success. And you don't understand the roadmap. So what happens is, this time delay, it's not like you get everything that you want overnight in life. Like, no. Like, you got to put into practice, and you got to understand, like, there's going to be a time delay with all this. So it's just like, let's just say for that time delay where I'm trying to attract money, okay? I'm trying to attract a certain amount of clients that we're going to sign up each month, okay? And let's just say like I'll make that client, let's say we'll use round numbers, 100 clients a month, okay? Let's say it's like, oh, I really want, right? Desire, I really want 100 clients this month. And let's say I get to like, I don't know, 50 clients, okay? So half of that, I miss my goal. Well, guess what? I'm going to be negative. I'm going to be, depressed, everything like that, like sad because I missed my goal. But what if the following month I hit 150 clients? Like, think about it. Basically evened out. And so during that time of, hey, I only get 50 clients this month. We only signed up 50 clients, and I'm negative about it. I'm all, butthurt and emotional about it. Guess what? Like, I'm putting more of that vibration out. I'm putting more of that negative energy out. And when we are putting that stuff out there into this world, into this universe, that's what you're attracting back into your life. It might sound all woo-woo and just like, oh, nothing but positive thinking, but read the book, Power of Positive Thinking, right? Look up anything in terms of just like everything is vibration, everything is energy. And so it's just like you can always look at the glass being half full rather than half empty. It doesn't matter how crappy you're going through life right now and what kind of storms and curveballs are being thrown your way. There is still something to be grateful and positive of. So it's just like, maybe I only signed up 50 clients. Well, guess what? I should be grateful for that, Okay, grateful for that. And if I'm positive vibes, right? Being very positive thinking, even though I missed my goal, who knows? Maybe the next month I hit 150 clients. It evens out. What about you with your fat loss goals? Isn't it pretty much the same thing? Let's say you're doing all the right things. You really want to lose weight. You really want to lose weight. You really want to lose weight. But let's say you step on the scale. And let's say you gain some weight, right? You gained a pound. You're like, oh man, this sucks. I quit. I go back to my old ways. But what if your metabolism is just like adapting, you know? Or there's some changes going on internally where maybe you're building muscle. Right now, think about it. What if the next week, because you stayed positive, you stuck with the game plan, you're able to drop 3 pounds like that? Think about that. This is the power of everybody's mindset. And I honestly believe that when we don't get what we want in life immediately, it tests us. And these are repetitions that we have to learn how to maneuver and adapt and get over in life. If we just constantly want the results, think about it. Like, there's not going to be the fruits of the labor. There's not going to be the discipline. There's not going to be the hard work. Like, there's not going to be the character built up. If I just want $1 million, right? And let's say I visualize myself having success, having $1 million. Boom, all of a sudden I got $1 million. Well, it's like I missed out on the whole process of how do I find and attract and get the systems in place to acquire $1 million. Because just as the money comes in, the money can leave. Just how easy it is for you to lose the weight, it could be just as easy to gain the weight. So think about it in terms of that. Why do you think lottery winners, they end up going broke within the next 3 to 5 years after winning the lottery? It's because they didn't adapt the habits. They didn't adapt the mindsets. So what happens is they got all this money. Half the time they don't even know how to pay taxes, right? They buy all this materialistic stuff and then the money runs out. That's it. Because they don't have the mindset or the skill set or the systems in place to keep on getting more money, right? They don't know about investing it into, stocks or, real estate or anything like that to make that money make more money. So think about that's a desire right there. Is you want something, and then the minute you don't get it, you're upset about it. Negative emotions, right? Desperate. It's not attractive by any means. But at the same time, let's just say you end up getting the results that you're looking for. You didn't learn anything in that process. So if you end up losing, right, what it is that you were trying to attract, odds are it's going to be very hard for you to attract it again. Because you didn't make that identity shift. You didn't make that internal change. You didn't learn the habits. You didn't learn the systems. And I'm like, this might sound a little far-fetched and odd for some people to listen to, but honestly, this is everything. This is everything to do with your emotions, the vibration, the frequencies that you're putting out, right? Your thought patterns. And sometimes, in fact, all the time, life is going to test you. And so those times when you don't lose the weight, the times when you don't make the money, the times where you feel like life's just throwing curveballs and storms your way, this is the time where you have to be more in tune with yourself. This is the time where you have to be really laser focused, right, on your mindset and having that glass being, half full mentality. And focusing more on the positive. Focusing more on the things that you're grateful for. And just know without a doubt, unshakable confidence, it's going to happen. Maybe it didn't happen as soon as we want it to happen, but eventually we're going to have success and achieve our goals. That's what having an intention is. Think about an intention as, let's just say it is the bullseye, right? If I'm doing an archer, right, bow and arrow, the intention, okay, that's the target right there. And it's just that some days when I go out there to shoot the target, hey, some days it might be rainy and I can't shoot the target. Some days I might feel sick and let's say I missed the target, right? But as long as I keep on showing up, keep on practicing, and I might be bad at it in the beginning because I never shot a bow and arrow before. I'm sure it takes a lot of, skill and practice. But just like anything in life, you end up eventually hitting that bullseye. regardless, that intention being the bullseye, it's always there. And myself, I'm right here. And every single day, I'm getting one step closer to those goals. I'm putting in the practice. Intention is, okay, hey, the bullseye's right there. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to practice. Maybe I hit the target today, maybe I don't. But even if I don't, tomorrow I'm going to go right back out there and try again. Even if I hit the target, I'm still going to go right back out there and keep on practicing because I want to get better at it. That's the intention. And when you can put your goals as an intention rather than a desire, one, you have a lot more fun because now you don't get so emotionally attached as if you don't reach your goals or if you take a step back. Because sometimes, especially when it comes to losing weight, right? Fat loss, for example. Hey, some weeks you stall. You don't lose some weight. You don't gain some weight. You don't lose some weight. You stall. Other weeks you gain some weight, right? Some weeks you lose some weight. Hey, guess what? Fat loss isn't linear here. If it was that easy, why is it that over 45% of the U.S. is considered obese and overweight? If it was that easy for anybody to just start a diet, start training and being active, and start losing weight week over week, no. Most people are lazy. Most people give up and throw in the white towel when times get tough, when life throws them curveballs, when storms come their way. Because their goal, they're trying to desire their goals rather than have an intention of attracting their goals. Big difference. Huge difference. And when you figure that out, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve in your life, the difference between an intention and a desire. And with an intention, you're having fun with it. You're having confidence. It's going to happen. It will. Hey, maybe it doesn't happen tomorrow. Maybe it doesn't happen next week. But sure enough, as long as I keep on having fun with it, it's gonna happen. And like, that's the problem in today's society. Everybody has the desire. Why? Well, think about it. If I want food, I can go on my phone and DoorDash. I don't even have to get up from my chair. Or, hey, if I do want to get up from my chair, I can go upstairs in my fridge or the pantry. Or I can go start my car and go somewhere, right? Go to fast food, get some food right there. Somebody else can make it. Or I can go to the grocery store. It's not like we have to go, be all primal and hunt for our food anymore. No. So we have all these things handed to us. If we want something, right, and want to attract or learn something about it, right, the knowledge, you go to YouTube. You go to Google. You type it in. Boom. It's not like you have to go to a library and read and do your own research about this and put in the work. Everybody in today's society wants. They want it tomorrow. They want it to happen overnight. And this is why I love mixing the mindset with the fat loss. Because with fat loss, you can't rush the process. Sure, go cut out your carbs. Sure, go cut out all your calories. Sure, go do endless amounts of cardio. But what is the point of that? If one, you already tried that, it didn't work for you in the past. And two, in let's just say a few weeks or a few months, you're going to fall off the wagon and regain all that weight right back because it's not sustainable. What is the process of that? Albert Einstein said it best. The definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. So if you want to learn the true secret on how to attracting your goals and really, really having fun with this whole game of life, have an intention. Have the confidence. Put in the action each and every day. Be disciplined. That's when you have fun, is when that goal is no longer up on a pedestal because there's no desire. It's an intention. Completely different. Hey, I'm intending, right? Let's say I had a hair. I'm intending to go get a haircut today. It's not like I desire to go get a haircut. My intention is I'm going to go get a haircut. Hey, it's in my schedule. I'm going to go drive to the barbershop. I'm going to get a haircut. It's not like I'm like being needy and desire. I want a haircut. I want a haircut. I want. It's like, no, it's my intention. I'm just going to go do it. The emotions are neutral rather than the emotions being desperate and negative and lack thereof. Hey, confidence. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just going to go get a haircut. It's not like I'm worried about driving there. It's not like I'm worried about like, oh, like what if they're closed? And hey, even if they are closed, I'll just go the next day. That's how you need to put your goals as intentions in your life. And once you can do that, I promise you, 1, you're not going to be negative. 2, you're not going to have all this, very low vibrations, very low emotions, right? Negative emotions. And 3, you're going to have a lot more fun, especially when it comes to goal setting. So hopefully you guys got some value from today's episode. If you did, definitely let me know. Coach Joe here with Heartletics.com. And as always, I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out, Girl Scouts.